Hi, I'm Robin.
And I'm Chris. Together we're the Gen X couple.
Hey guys.
Take one. Hello, everyone.
Last week we did it on take one. And I say last week, but I really mean like 10 minutes ago because we're recording these the same day. But today we're going to tackle life's most pressing dilemmas. One of life's most pressing dilemmas, I guess I should say. And no, it's not like how to gracefully exit a group text or whether it's acceptable to eat cereal for dinner. Today's very serious issue is how to know if you're in the background of someone's fall photo shoot. And this is a guide to dodging influencers in the pumpkin patch.
Now, this is going to help me out because I am oblivious to everything.
You are. And the thing is, there are people taking pictures everywhere. I always say, like when we're in Disney, I wonder how many pictures we're in the background of. And
Yes.
the answer is probably thousands at this point.
So if you ever found yourself accidentally photobombing a stranger's carefully curated autumn aesthetic.
Oh, I can't believe you said that right.
And that was
good job.
I'm
proud of you.
If you've been aggressively shushed by someone adjusting their wide brim hat in a cornfield, this episode is going to be for you.
I feel like a lot of the time you can pick out the quote unquote Instagram models or influencers because a lot of times they are, if it's a girl, she's got on a big hat, she's dressed, I don't want to say inappropriately, but maybe like in a sundress in a situation that wouldn't call for it. I just feel like they're easy to pick out.
Another way to pick them out is the boyfriend or husband will have a downtrodden look on their face.
That's true, just like you do when I make you take pictures.
Exactly.
Although you've gotten really good at it. I do have to compliment you on your photography skills. I feel like you have been very open to feedback and you're getting it. You're doing a good job.
That's after a decade.
Yeah, but still, some guys never get it. You got it, and you're doing a good job with that. But moving back to the topic of today's podcast, today we're going to break it down step by step. How to spot an influencer in the wild, the telltale signs that you're in their frame, and most importantly, how to escape without ruining the shot or your afternoon, unless you purposely want to photobomb them, which actually, I don't know if I have that written down in my notes, but we should talk about what you do when they ask you to take pictures. Put a pin in that for now. So grab a pumpkin spice latte, wrap yourself in a cozy scarf, and let's get into it.
So first things first, before you can dodge an influencer, you need to identify one. Now, influencers come in many forms, but they tend to travel in certain recognizable packs.
Yes, and I know we did talk about it a second ago, but for now, we're going to talk about the fall fashionistas since we're talking about dodging them in pumpkin patches. This influencer is draped in layers, possibly an oversized sweater, knee-high boots, and like I already said, a hat that has never known wind. They are often found standing next to a wooden fence and looking wistfully into the distance. That is a telltale sign because they do. They're always looking off to the side. I don't know when that trend started, but I don't think that makes you look better to look to the side. I feel like you should look at the camera and smile. Is that just me?
It is you.
Okay. Well, then, all photos of you going forward, you need to be looking wistfully off in the distance.
All right.
Okay. It's been decided.
And then we have the cozy couple. They're holding hands and most definitely wearing matching flannel.
Adds that to my Amazon cart immediately.
And about to post something like, falling for you with zero irony.
I am a fan of the couple matching clothing, as Chris can tell you.
Only in Disney.
Yeah, have we done it? Well, we have Disney shirts that we got in Disney that we've worn outside of Disney, but they are Disney related.
And we have a Christmas sweater that matches.
Oh yeah, we do have matching Christmas sweaters. But
shout out to Ken.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we have the Feliz Navi dog.
Yeah.
Which are super cute. And then, we had Christmas sweaters made of Chris's friend Ken because he has a Christmas party every year and he's got an ugly sweater contest. So we thought it'd be funny if we had sweatshirts made with a picture of him on it. Ironically, you didn't even win. And I feel like you should have won that one. But Liz won that one that year.
But then
her sweater was cute, not ugly. So I don't know how that works.
Yeah, but if I won, then Ken is saying he's ugly.
That's true.
So he couldn't vote for me.
That's true, but everybody else could have.
Yes.
That would have been funny. You should have
That would
won.
have
That
been.
was hilarious. That's like such a rewind prank.
Yes.
The rewinds are pranksters. I know a lot of you guys are listening, but for those of you who are not related, I married into a family of pranksters. They are all pranksters, although some more than others. I feel like, I don't know.
Shout out to Michael.
Oh, I was going to say Blake. I feel like
Blake.
Blake is the biggest prankster. And then maybe Marcy. She's up there too.
Yeah,
Blake and
Marcy's
Marcy, I
up
think, are
there,
the
up
two
there.
biggest pranksters. But anyway, we totally got off topic. What were we talking about? Oh, the cozy couple.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, moving back along, I lost my place in my notes. No, I found it. Okay. So we talked about the fall fashionista, the cozy couple, and now we're going to talk about the pumpkin strategist. So they're carrying around at least 6 pumpkins, arranging them and rearranging them like they're about to open a seasonal home goods store. You've seen it if you've been at the pumpkin patch.
And if you hear the phrase, okay, let's get some candids, followed by someone clearly posing, you know you're in the influencer zone. Proceed with caution.
And I think I just pulled a Chris. I think I said strategist, but I meant strategist. You got me all flustered, and I pulled a Chris. So I'm calling myself out on misspeaking. I just want everybody to know. I don't just call you out. I call everybody out for misspeaking, including myself. Yeah, of course it did. But it wouldn't be fair if I didn't call myself out after I just mispronounced something. So there it is. Okay, so you've entered the pumpkin patch, you've spotted an influencer, but now you need to assess whether or not you're in the shot. And here are the dead giveaways.
Number 1, sudden, intense staring. If a group of people is looking in your general direction, but not at you, they're probably staring at a phone screen where your very presence is throwing off their golden hour glow.
Number 2 are exaggerated gestures. If someone's aggressively waving their hands, they're probably not just swatting away bees. They're trying to direct you out of their carefully framed autumn masterpiece. I take a lot of pictures for Instagram. We know this. You guys who follow me on Mass Home Mommy know this. I like pretty backgrounds. I'm not in a lot of the pictures. I don't feel like I need to be in the pictures. I like pretty things versus people. But anyway, I've waited for a very long time at several locations to get the exact right shot. And the one that comes to my head was, we're in Charleston, South Carolina. And what was it that I was trying to take a picture of? There was something, and I swear to God, there was a family playing on it, and I stood there for like a half hour. But it was worth the wait because I got the shot I wanted. I wanted a specific shot. It was something near the beach. I forget. I can't even think of what it was. But I will wait you out if you're like busy taking your own pictures. And I don't want a picture with me in it. I just want a picture of it. So anyway.
And number 3 is the audible sigh.
Oh, I've got that one down pat.
You know that one. It's a sound of someone who just took 27 perfect photos only to realize that you are standing directly behind them eating a caramel apple.
And number 4, the sudden freeze. If a group of people posing suddenly stops moving and stares at you, they're silently willing you to disappear. It means that you are the problem in their Instagram equation.
So what do you do if you realize you just unknowingly starred in someone's fall content? The key is a graceful exit.
Yes. Option 1 is the casual stroll. Just simply pretend you are always heading in that direction and walk at a normal, non-suspicious pace. Do not run because running makes it worse.
Option 2, the fake phone call.
That always works.
Pull out your phone, act like you just received a very important call, and turn your back dramatically, giving their influencer their moment.
Option 3, the slow squat. So if you're directly in their frame and can't escape in time, slowly crouch down behind a hay bale and just hope for the best.
And option 4, the unintentional star. If you can't leave the shot, make it worth their while. Give a dramatic pose, an over-the-top thumbs up, or even pretend to dramatically pick up the best pumpkin of your life. Who knows? Maybe you'll go viral.
You're very good at that. You're very good at making a dramatic face in the background, and I feel like we've photobombed many of photos with funny faces in the background. Is this the time to talk? This is the time. Tell them what you do if somebody approaches you and asks you to take a picture of them with their phone.
Every time someone asks me to take a picture, every time,
Every time. I can confirm.
I'll take the phone, and here's the method I use. First, you take a picture of yourself in reverse camera mode. So they think you're taking a picture of them, but you're taking a picture of yourself a couple times. Then
super close up too.
Super close up, and then you take a bunch of pictures of them, so it's down the roll. So when they go back a couple, they don't see you until way later.
Yeah, and the trick to that, bless you, was that a sneeze or cough? Bless you, whatever. The trick is to give them their phone back and get out of Dodge. Like, you got to get out of there quick before they realize. Usually, you've been caught several times because people have been fast and have looked, and they laugh. People laugh. Yeah. It's hilarious, but that's just something Chris does every time.
I'm waiting for an Instagram page to be started by people, and it's just people posting pictures of me that they got caught on their phone.
There's a lot out there because whenever somebody approaches me and is like, "Oh, can you take a picture?" I'll be like, "Oh, my husband takes better pictures. Why don't you give him the phone?" So I give him the opportunity to do this a lot. I probably would take the better picture, but I would never turn it around and take a selfie of myself because nobody wants to see me. But it's funny when you do it because you make faces and it's fun. Okay, so moving along, we're almost done with this episode. So we'll finish up and we'll stay on course. But the best way to dodge influencers in the first place is to avoid their natural habitats.
So if you're at a pumpkin patch, stay away from the decorative hail bales and vintage trucks. They're influencer magnets.
They sure are. And if you're in a corn maze, steer clear of any particularly aesthetic twists and turns. Stick to the less photographic paths, like the ones near the porta potties.
And if you're apple picking, never, and I repeat, never stand near a particular picturesque apple tree.
Yeah.
That's prime casual reaching for an apple while looking flawless territory.
Wow, you butchered that entire sentence. So I think what he meant to say was, if you're apple picking, never stand near a particularly picturesque apple tree. And then what was the next sentence? It was something about flawless territory, but I know you butchered that too. But anyway, sometimes, despite your best efforts, you will end up in the background of someone's masterpiece. And you know what? That's okay.
Yeah, maybe you want to be that mysterious stranger lurking behind a couple in matching plaid.
You stumbled on that word before. Was it the last episode or was it this episode? Because we did them back to back, but you just stumbled on mysterious. Anyway, maybe your presence in the frame adds to the moment, like a rogue squirrel in an otherwise perfect Instagram post.
So if you do get caught, don't panic. Just give a small knowing wave and carry on. After all, fall is for everyone.
We asked and you delivered. We have some of the best listener-submitted stories of accidental photobombing.
Like this one from Sarah in Vermont. I was at a cider mill sipping hot apple cider when I realized I was standing directly behind an influencer pretending to drink her own cider. Her caption, "Sipping cider alone in the crispy air." I was definitely not alone. Oops.
Or this one from Matt in Washington State. I tripped over a stray pumpkin right into the frame of what was clearly a professional engagement shoot. So somewhere out there, a couple's dreamy fall engagement photo shoot include me mid-fall, arms flailing.
And if you got a good story, send it our way. We love hearing them.
Yes, we do. And that is our guide to dodging influencers in the pumpkin patch. If you've ever found yourself in the background of a fall photo shoot or any photo shoot, we want to hear about it. Let us know.
That's right. Send us your stories, tag us in your accidental photobombs, and let us know what's your go-to strategy for avoiding influencer hotspots. And remember, if you ask me to take a picture, I'm going to take a picture of myself
You're
first.
getting a prime picture of Christian on your phone. It's beautiful. So if you like this episode, you know what to do. I don't have to go through the spiel again.
All right. Until next time. See you later, alligator.
In a wild crocodile.